Tonight, a deadly wreck near Roseville is being investigated as a potential marijuana DUI. A Yuba County man was changing a tire along the shoulder of I-80 just south of Douglas Boulevard exit when he was hit and killed by a passing driver. Good evening, I'm Sam Shane.
And I'm Adrienne Moore. New tonight, CBS 13's Drew Bolea explains while the suspect has been arrested, the challenge for law enforcement and prosecutors is just beginning. Drew?
Yeah, today's tragic wreck and loss of life has reignited this conversation about marijuana use behind the wheel and the difficulties, at least right now, to prove whether that a driver was impaired or if this was just an unfortunate accident.
The freeway's a dangerous place.
Traveling at high speeds, well over 65 miles per hour, things can happen fast.
When the Durango was hit, it came off the jack and there were scrape marks from it being pushed.
David Martinez with the California Highway Patrol says 24-year-old Brandon Rotolo drifted off the road, hitting and killing a man changing a tire.
We're looking at several drugs, including marijuana.
Martinez says investigators noticed a strong smell of marijuana and have now charged Rotolo with manslaughter and DUI of drugs. But proving impairment for marijuana may be difficult in court.
Science has not figured out a way to accurately determine if someone is impaired based on marijuana.
Alan Sawyer is a defense attorney. He says prosecutors are at a disadvantage because of a lack of information.
The gray area is where we live.
Marijuana impacts people differently and can stay in a person's system for days or even weeks without affecting their day-to-day abilities.
We really have to look for things like bad driving or really bad field sobriety tests to show the level of impairment necessary for a conviction.
Rod Norgard with the Sacramento District Attorney's Office says winning over a judge or jury is a huge challenge.
That's the bottom line with our current legal system. We have to prove that impairment.
For this case, the scrapes, the smells, and the witnesses tell a story of what happened along the highway. What may be missing is the science.
Right now, researchers at UC San Diego are working to shore up the field sobriety tests for marijuana-related incidents. But until the science catches up in this case, the CHP will have to rely on the keen eye of their drug recognition evaluators to prove impairment. As for Rotolo, he is being held in Placer County Jail. The victim's name was not released.
As we heard in your piece, Drew, a gray area and certainly one that will continue to hopefully evolve here. All right, thanks so much for that live report.